Today, we are diving deep into a really major shift happening in Ethiopian finance.
hmm
Our mission is to unpack a stack of sources, all centered on this mandatory integration of the new National Digital ID, Fayda, with commercial bank accounts.
Exactly. And we've basically extracted all the crucial knowledge from a real customer service scenario.
Okay.
So we can give you the precise what, why, and how of linking this new ID. And we're focusing mostly on the Commercial Bank of Ethiopia, or CBE.
Right, let's unpack that first piece. So Fayda is Ethiopia's new National Digital ID. At its core, it's using biometrics
Yeah, fingerprints and iris scans.
to give every single citizen a unique, permanent 12-digit number.
And this is where the regulation comes in. The National Bank of Ethiopia has mandated that every single bank account must be linked to a Fayda ID.
And there's a deadline.
There is. You need to mark this down. March 30, 2026. This isn't a suggestion. It's a hard requirement to keep using your financial services.
So the stated goal is establishing one person, one identity across all the banks.
That's the idea.
That sounds efficient for regulators, but I mean, doesn't centralizing all of that verification into one digital ID create a massive single point of failure
Yeah.
if that master system ever gets compromised?
That's the high-stakes trade-off, right? From the government's perspective, though, the immediate benefits of fighting fraud and money laundering, well, they outweigh that risk.
So it's a modernization step.
It's an essential one. And for the individual user, this is where it gets interesting because linking your account immediately unlocks some really practical services.
Okay, let's get into those. We found 4 key benefits. The first one is streamlined credit access.
That's a big one. Because your identity is already digitally verified and trusted, the whole loan application process gets a lot faster.
How much faster?
Well, the documents we reviewed suggested it can cut the paper trail for collateral assessment by nearly 50% for existing CBE customers. So, fewer hours filling out forms.
Okay, that's a real benefit. We also saw mentions of seamless transactions between banks.
And account consolidation. If you're like the customer in the scenario we looked at, you can combine all your little accounts into one single profile.
And finally, a big one, security.
Huge. Because your biometrics are the anchor, it prevents others from, opening accounts or making transfers with fake documents in your name. It's a major win against identity theft.
So that brings us to the how. If this is mandatory, how easy is it to actually do?
The good news is you can do it remotely. CBE has 3 official ways: their online portal, the mobile banking app, or their Telegram bot, which is called Salam.
But there's a key step you have to do first.
Yes.
Okay.
You must already be registered for Fayda at an enrollment center, and this is where a little confusion comes in. You get a 12-digit ID, but to link your account, you need the 16-digit Fayda alternative number, or FAN.
Wait, so why are there 2 different numbers?
It's a good question. The 12-digit number is your permanent ID, but think of the 16-digit FAN as a temporary, secure key you only use for this one linking process.
Like a one-time password for enrollment.
Exactly. You get it by SMS after you register.
Okay, so once you have that FAN, the process is pretty simple.
It's incredibly simple. You go to the portal, enter your CBE account number, put in the OTP they send to your phone, then that 16-digit FAN, review, and submit.
And this is all secure.
It is. The submission goes through a system called VeriFayda 2, which is a high-security eKYC, or electronic Know Your Customer system.
Right. And a crucial warning we saw everywhere.
Yes. Never, ever share your OTP or PIN. CBE staff will never call you and ask for those details.
Okay, so let's nail this down. Key takeaway. Completion is mandatory, and you need to get it done before that March 30, 2026 deadline.
And if you still need to register for Fayda in the first place, the sources say to call the 951 toll-free number. They'll give you the latest list of active enrollment stations.
All this raises an important question as we wrap up. As national identity becomes entirely digital and biometric, what are the broader societal implications of using a single 12-digit ID, not just for banking, but for, every aspect of civic life? Something to think about as you complete your linking process tonight.